I just finished watching Creature Commandos. I've been a DC Comics fan for as long as I can remember. I was pretty excited that James Gunn was taking over the DC universe because I thought he did a pretty good job with his Marvel movies. I thought he did a pretty good job with his DC movies. Now that he's in charge of the whole thing, I was really curious to see how it was going to play out. We still don't really know. There haven't been any live action movies yet, but we got our first real taste of the actual DCU today at the time of recording. It's Thursday, December 5th, the first day that the DCU Creature Commandos show came out. How was the show? Well, it was good, but it wasn't great. I think it's leading up to something good, though, but my problem with the show is that it's a show. These episodes, after the commercials are cut out and the promos and whatnot, they really are only about 20 minutes each, and there's going to be 7 of them, so that's just a little bit longer than a feature film. I think it would have been better had they released them all at once, or maybe they have a 2-part movie like Creature Commandos 1, Creature Commandos 2, 2 short little 90-minute or less movies. It's watching just the beginning of a story and then stopping is not really how entertainment is supposed to work. You don't watch a movie for 20 minutes, 45 minutes, turn it off, wait a week, turn the movie back on, watch the next third, turn it off, come back another week and then watch another. That's not how you're supposed to take in a story. When you're reading a book, maybe because it's bigger and it takes longer to flip through it, that's more like a serialized story. And if the show is actually like 45-minute episodes, or if there were more of them than 7, I could see you doing a longer format, 1-a-week episode thing. But for 7 20-minute episodes, it really should have just been a movie. But anyway, how is the actual first 2 episodes? How are the actual first 2 episodes? They displayed James Gunn's sense of humor, his stylistic thing where he brings in non-orchestral, non-movie score sounding movie scores. He uses popular music. It has that tone. It has that sense of humor. It has that quippiness. It has that really tight dialogue that he's really good at. His fingerprints were all over this. And I think that's a good thing. And I also appreciate that they mention the Suicide Squad movie, events from that. So that's sort of in canon. I've read online that his goal is basically anything that they mention from the entire previous DC stuff is canon if they mention it in the new stuff. So I guess the Flash having reset the universe, some stuff is the same, some stuff is different, but a lot of it's the same. So I'm excited to see where they're going to go. I think the story is laying out something interesting. I like what they're doing with the Bride of Frankenstein, or just the Bride, I guess they're calling her. Very interesting to see her backstory. I'm not usually a fan of nonlinear storytelling like that, but it worked in this context where she's at the place in the present day and she's having memories of what happened in the 1800 something or another. I think that was good. I'm appreciative of the groundwork that's being laid. I like the Amazonian woman fight with the Bride woman. That was really brutal. The fight between Flag and Phosphorus was pretty cool. The visuals are well done. The animation is good. I'm pretty excited to see what happens next. I just really don't like having just a tiny little bit of a beginning of a story. Hard stop, you have to wait a week. That bugs me. But that's just my opinion. It's a marketing decision, so we'll see how that plays out. I hope it's good. I think it has a big potential. It could go really well. It could go really bad. We'll see what happens. I'm cautiously optimistic. That's my 2 cents worth. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and you'll get more of my whatever they're worth opinions in the future.